In some news straight from the Could 2020 Get Any Worse department, Kyle, Jerome, Ezekiel, Balthazar, Sluter has signed with the Chicago Bears practice squad. Blah, 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 blah. So the Bears have some quarterback issues. They got full starting, sure, but Trubisky got hurt. He had a wildcat snap against the Saints because Bears only have Tyler Bray on the practice squad, so they brought in Sluter, a warm body. Oh, gonna try and pick him for some intel. Ooh, is that what you're gonna do? Please, corporate espionage. Joke is on you. Zimmer, when the Vikings cut Sluter, salted the earth. He couldn't learn the offense. He doesn't practice well. Man, we talk about practice. On his 3-step drops, he doesn't carry his little pinky down the seam of his trousers. All of that stuff. All that Kyle Sluter did was make plays when he was in the game, son. And you could be like, oh, well, he only played well in preseason. 3s against 3s. He's doing well against guys working at Walmart now. Who cares? All right. Well, if he was with the 2s, he would be playing with the 2s. With the one, whatever. But Sluter is now reunited, and it feels so good. Remember JDF 2018? John DeFilippo, offensive coordinator coming in. So he's currently the Bears quarterbacks coach, which offensive brain trust there. So they got Bill Lazor is their OC. Matt Nagy, of course, is a genius. But Sluter had his best preseason in 2018 working with John DeFilippo. Sluterhouse was 41 of 56, completing 73.2% of his passes for 366 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, a 114.1 quarterback rating, as well as a 77.7 PFF grade in 4 preseason games in 2018, working with the aforementioned John DeFilippo. So it hurts. It hurts. And I understand. We have this whole conspiracy theory. Well, Kirk Cousins, because of his days in Washington, he knows the threat of what it can be if you have a competent young backup quarterback behind you. Even though he and RG3 came in the same draft class, I mean, RG3 was constantly looking over the shoulder at Kirk Cousins. Kirk eventually took his job in Washington. So Kirk, after he signed that big contract and extension, he became the de facto GM. Hey, I don't really need any high profile, any fan favorite, any guys with any potential, any guys with a pulse as my backup quarterbacks. So I'm fine with Trevor Siemian. I'm fine with Sean Mannion. But hey, you know that Kyle Sluter guy? You know the 6'5", 220-pound dude who runs like a deer and has got arm strength up there with Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, the guy who's putting on a show in preseason and leading game-winning touchdown drives in the preseason against Seattle. Chad Beebe, all that stuff. Yeah, get rid of him. Yeah, get rid of him and then salt the earth and ruin his reputation. Say he doesn't practice well so that he can't catch on anywhere except for Arizona and Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl, right? So do all that. Man, this is still a sore spot. It is, because you see the situation with Cousins is that you are stuck with Cousins because there isn't any other viable option on the rooster. Because what are you going to do? Turn over Sean Mannion? What are you going to do? Play Jake Browning? What are you going to do? Nate Stanley? All that stuff? No. Kyle Sluter should be the QB2 right now on the Vikings. And obviously, he probably still has some sore feelings toward the Vikes because he played well. When given opportunity, he played well. Maybe he feels like he didn't get the time of day and did dirty, which kind of agree, absolutely. So I'm sure that he'll play scout team quarterback. He'll do his best Kirk Cousins impression. Like he was in that quarterback room with Kirk Cousins for 2018, so he know, and also 2019, so he knows. So I guess we'll see what happens there. But picking his brain for insights on what Kubiak wants to do. I mean, Sluter was in the building last year for preseason OTAs and training camp with Kubiak contingent. He was cut. Final roster cuts before the 2019 season. So can he convey some stuff? Sure. But also, just like Zimmer said, he never learned the offense. He was bad in practice. So joke's on you, Bears. Suck it. But it's a rough day. What are your thoughts? Kyle Jerome, Ezekiel Sluter. Bears. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.